Okay, awesome, guys. Welcome tonight to a Sunday night. Thank you so much for giving us your time. This is a Team Heart announcement of what corporate announced yesterday morning. So it's very much hot off the press, and it is super exciting for all of us. I know you're going to love hearing what you're going to see here tonight. So thanks for joining us. G, I'm sure, is on there, and we're going to just quickly present to you guys what this new incentive is. So you may have seen a little bit about this on Facebook, but if not, well, this will all be a surprise for you. So guys, corporate are very much aware that we as distributors love incentives. You know, that's the nature of the beast, right? We love to have something that drives us. And they've put together an incredible incentive called the PACESETTER program. Now, the PACESETTER is actually a title that you're going to be given if you achieve a certain rank within a certain amount of time. And it's going to be a prestigious title. When we go to have events, pace setters will be called up on the stage, and they are going to be rewarded. I believe there's going to be all sorts of little things given to pace setters, and especially recognition. When you get your lineage, you know, those things we wear around our necks at the conventions, there's going to be an extra tag on there, very nice, big and bright, that says you are a pace setter. So it's going to be an amazing feeling just to be able to say to others and show your commitment, and that you were fully in from the start when you joined this company. So I'm super excited about this. One thing that we do need to let you know is that on our tour with Carrie Dickey, we did announce that there's going to be a $500 bonus for anyone who makes Pro 3 for the month of February and March. Well, that one falls away, but what replaces it is a lot better. So if it wasn't, I promise you, we would have gone back and fought like crazy, but actually it does, it's a lot better, and wait until you see this tonight. So the rest of that incentive, guys, so we said if you reach Pro 4, you're going to be earning $750 bonus in cash. So that's for the month of February and March. That remains the same. And if you hit Pro 5 or any rank above that in the month of February or March, you are going to get $1,000 bonus. It's a once-off bonus, no maintenance months involved. You hit it 1 month in February or March, you get the bonus. You hit Pro 4, let's say in February, and you hit Pro 5 in March, well, you're going to get both, right? That's a pretty cool bonus. But now let's have a look at how is the Pro 3 bonus changing. Well, guys, what's really exciting is that it's not just for Pro 3s, it's also for Pro 2s. Right? So this incentive has been designed to help us get off the blocks quicker, get out of those running blocks and just get ranked quicker as we join this business. It's going to help you when you bring in new people to help them achieve rank quicker, because there's now extra money that can be made. This incentive starts February, so the 1st of February it started, and it ends the end of June. Remember that, February to June. And it is basically LifeVantage rewarding existing as well as new distributors that are going to move through the ranks of Pro 2 and Pro 3. Now let's look at the first one. This is for existing distributors. So if you've been with us for a while and your active rank as of end of January was a distributor or a Pro 1, you can join in on this incentive. So even, guys, if you were a Pro 4, but your volume has dropped back a lot, and as of end of January, you are only, let's say, an active Pro 1, you can also join in on this incentive. So what does this mean? Well, for the 30 days, it's not quite 30, but for the month of February, if you as an existing distributor that was only distributor or Pro 1 active rank as of the end of January, if you in the month of February make Pro 2, you earn $100 bonus. Now, if you maintain that rank for the month of March, you get another $100 bonus. Now, why is this significant? Well, you know why it is significant. It's because you can now continue on and for the third and the fourth month earn another $500 if you make Pro 3. So in other words, what we want to say to you is, as a Pro 1 or as a distributor as of last month, in February, get yourself to Pro 2 because you're going to earn $100 For March, get yourself again back to Pro 2 and a little bit into 3, right? So start building into 3 because you have got February, March, and April, so 3 months now where the company is giving you to hit the rank of Pro 3. You hit the rank at the end of February, March, April. So the end of April, you hit Pro 3 and you get $250. You continue to maintain that 1 more month and you get another $250 bonus. And this is US, guys. So in total, you can make $700 US, which is $880 Aussie converted. Now, why is this so exciting? Because number one, the other bonus was only 500 Aussie. So this is almost double. And instead of just having February, March, you've now got an extra month. You've got February, March, and April to make Pro 3. Are you excited? You should be, guys, because this is fantastic news. Now, let's look at new distributors joining us. Well, let's say a new distributor joined us for the month of February. That distributor has the calendar months in which they joined plus 1 more month to make Pro 2, and they earn that extra $100 US. Okay, so it's the calendar months in which they joined plus 1 more month to hit Pro 2. Awesome, isn't it? And then, let's say February they join, they've got until the end of March to make Pro 2, and then they maintain Pro 2 for April, they get another $100. And why is that so important? Well, guys, because we get them in February, we start helping them, they start bringing in one distributor and some customers. We're building volume. Now for March, they've got February and March to get to the 2,500 in volume. Now we've got longer. We're helping them, we're building. By the end of March, they have 2,500 volume. They hit Pro 2. But now we've got another 2 months to help them to get to 3. So now let's say end of March they Pro 2. End of April they may be 3,500 in volume. So that by May they hit Pro 3 and they qualify for $250 US as well. Right, so they've got the calendar month in which they've joined, plus another 90 days, another 3 months to make Pro 3. That is fantastic. That is so reasonable, the company giving us so much time. It's so exciting. And then, of course, they maintain 1 more month, and they get the other $250 US, which is a total of 880 Aussie. Not just is it about the money, but guys, this is a once-off opportunity to hit the PACESETTER title. I don't believe LifeVantage is going to launch this again for existing distributors. You know, we had this in Isogenics. There was something called Crystal Executive. If you made that rank within 6 months, which was pretty tough, you got this title, Crystal Executive. You were not just an executive. And do you know how awesome it was when somebody said to you, what's your title? And you say Crystal Exec. It was just that they knew that from day one, you were in it, you were committed, you worked. And it's not about ego or showing off. It just feels nice. And the same thing's going to happen. Somebody's going to say to you, what's your rank? And you're going to say, I'm a PACESETTER Pro 3. Isn't that awesome? Well, I'm a PACESETTER Pro 2, because that's what your title's going to say. That's what LifeVantage is going to be calling you from now on. You're either a Pro 2 or you're a PACESETTER Pro 2 or a PACESETTER Pro 3. Fantastic. So now, what about us? Because I cannot do this because, you know, I'm over Pro 3. So what about the other people that are on higher ranks? Well, this is absolutely amazing. The company is launching what they call a PACESETTER Pro. And guys, when you have helped 3 of your personally enrolled become PACESETTERs, even if it's the Pro 2 or the Pro 3, it doesn't matter, 3 of any combination, you are given the title of a PACESETTER Pro. So even if, let's say, you're still pretty new and you make Pro 3 now and your title is PACESETTER, well, the minute you have helped 3 of your people, your title is going to change to being a PACESETTER Pro. And PACESETTER Pros are going to have magnificent additional benefits when it comes to conventions. I believe there's going to be some special little things arrive in the mail. All sorts of stuff that you're going to love, and I can't really say too much at this stage because I don't know much, but I know there's going to be some special things happen, right? One amazing thing is every time you help somebody become a PACESETTER, you get given 1 entry to go into a draw for something huge. Now, at the moment, the something huge is at Leader Academy, which is coming up in June or July in Anaheim. There's going to be, I believe, a Jeep given away. So they're going to put all these tickets in a bucket, they're going to draw one, and somebody's going to walk away there with the Jeep. Isn't that cool? So I know, I mean, what's the chance of us going, right? How many of us are going to go to Anaheim? So I'm telling you, us as leaders are going to work on getting something really cool for Australia. You know, maybe just a nice big cash bundle or something for our Leader Academy that comes up in November. So don't underestimate how important it is to become a PACESETTER Pro and a PACESETTER for yourself. So guys, G's going to take you through some Q&A. Just some questions that we all have, and then we're going to, at the end, we'll stop and quickly talk about how you can apply this in your business, and then also we'll just open for general questions. Thank you, G.
Thank you. Okay, guys, so I hope you're as excited as myself and Charlotte, but it wasn't until I got the frequently asked questions from corporate that I really understood a lot of it, because I was thinking, oh, but I've got all these people that are Pro 3s that are trying to actually go for this, but they've been Pro 3 6 months ago. And so hopefully going through these frequently asked questions will put your mind at rest. So the first one doesn't really count for us. Yes, the promotion is available globally. So for all you guys in the UK who I know are on at the moment, because I said jump on because this is for you too. It is for the UK, the Netherlands, basically everywhere except poor Quebec. Don't know why poor Quebec isn't allowed in it. The next one is, if my highest rank is Pro 2 or Pro 3, can I participate? Yes, we're offering a clean slate to those leaders who achieve paid rank again under the rules. So Pro 2s will have 30 days from the start of the promotion. Pro 3s will have 90 days from the start of the promotion. So that is really exciting. So you're basically starting a clean slate, 1 Feb for everybody. So it's just a really great way to start the year off. I know for so many of you that are trying to get the QR code for China and try and get yourselves back up there again to Pro 3, this is going to be great. So what if I have made, okay, sorry, Sandra asked, what if I have made the rank of Pro 3 but dropped back to an active Pro 2? Well, an active Pro 2, then you would actually go and have to be Pro 3. So you would start that whole Pro 3 program. If you were an active paid as Pro 2 on the 31st of January, then you would start as the Pro 3 program starting 1 February.
And you have the 90 days, G?
And you have 90 days to actually get it, yes. What if I am paid as rank Pro 3 or higher, which is what quite a few of us in here are? You can participate too. Create 3 leaders that are in the PACESETTER title, and you will earn that prestigious recognition title of PACESETTER Pro. This will offer you exclusive status and special recognition at our events. And it's true what Charlotte said. I did my flippin' damnedest to get that crystal exec, which I ended up getting an Isogenics up to 11:55 at night. I think it was. I was still putting through this last customer to get it, because when people saw you were crystal, they were like, wow, this girl knows how to do business. They know what to do. So if you've actually taught 3 people how to get to Pro 3 within these 90 days, people will look at you and go, wow, they're a leader. They're a leader straight away. And that is 3 personally enrolled. Yes, Paula. So what if I earn the paid rank of Pro 2/3 in June? Do I only earn 1 reward? If you achieve the paid rank of Pro 2 or Pro 3 during the last month of the promotion, which I think is great, LifeVantage will absolutely pay you the second portion of the reward if you maintain it in July. So this is great for anyone that still comes in May or June. So you know, so many of these promotions, people join in, go, oh, if you'd been here 3 months ago, we had this great promo. They're still in. They still can do this. So you can still be talking about this promotion in 4 and 5 months' time, because we'll be really able to extend it for them new people till the end of July. What if I have a new rep achieve Pro 2 and 3 and maintain? Will they receive all rewards? Absolutely, yes. If you have a new leader that is on fire, LifeVantage will want to reward them for all their efforts. So that's a really great way to be able to incentivize somebody and say, hey, you can earn nearly $880. They could actually, if they really ran, they could go Pro 3 in March, in February, and Pro 4 in April, and earn the $750 and things, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes. What if I earn the paid rank of Pro 2 or 3 in June and don't maintain in July? Do I still have 30 or 90 days? No. The maintenance month needs to be in consecutively. So you will receive basically the first reward in June, and then you only have July to actually get that second one of maintenance. If I am in a market outside of the United States, will I be paid my local currency? Yes, LifeVantage will pay you the reward at the designated rate for your country. Can I participate in the program if I was paid as a Pro 2 in January? Absolutely. You can participate in the Pro 3 part of the promotion. If I hit Pro 2 in month 1 and Pro 3 in month 2, do I get the award for hitting Pro 3 as well as the Pro 2 reward? Yes. This was designed to reward you for your great leadership. So it's a fantastic stepping stone that they're giving everyone to actually maintain and get money along the way, which is fantastic. When will the PACESETTER bonuses be paid out? This will be included in your monthly commission check following your qualification. And what does this mean for us in Team Heart? Well, myself and Charlotte now are going to talk for a couple of minutes. Charlotte, if you want to go, and then I'll have a few minutes as well, and just what it could mean for your business, guys. What starting 1 February, which was, you know, last Thursday, what this could mean for you for the next 4 months for your business.
Sure. Thank you, G. So guys, the main purpose behind this is to get quick action when a new distributor joins us. You know, we've all looked at this. I remember even last year at Leader Academy, one of the things that I said on the stage was that one of the loopholes that I found in my business is that we don't get distributors starting quickly enough. And what has been proven, LifeVantage has the statistic that says if you help a new distributor earn $10, just $10, they stay for 12 months longer in the business. So we know people stay for various reasons, but number one, they stay for money. Number two, they stay for the product. Number three, they stay because they love the community and fellowship and, just socializing. So it's really important that we help people make money from the beginning. And that's why LifeVantage has put this program together, because there's 30 days to get a Pro 2. So luckily, the calendar month they join plus the 30 days, but it really means that by the end of month 2, every one of your distributors needs to be a Pro 2. So what it is doing for all of us, and this is what you need to be aware of and take action with, is that you want to get those people out of the running blocks immediately, week 1. Now, without forcing them and putting pressure and making people run away from you, we don't want that. But when people know they can earn a little bit extra, $125 in the first month extra, and again in the next month, and then $500, and it really, really is encouraging, and people love the title. It's just human nature. We love those rewards. So my advice to you would be, go and have a look at everybody in your business. Have a look at people even that have stopped. I've done that. I've messaged back to all of my personally enrolled and said, hey, maybe the time then wasn't so great for you, but oh my gosh, I could help you in the next 90 days earn almost an additional $1,000. Is the time ready for you now? So it's a really simple thing. It's not to force anybody, but it is to give people an opportunity. And incentives work, guys. People want them. So the reason the company has this is so that we as leaders and as sponsors can focus more on helping people take action very quickly. And I love that. I'm super excited about that. So G, that's all I have to add to that.
Okay, what I would really probably talk about, I'm just going to touch on, is people who are already Pro 3s. You are an active Pro 3 31 January. So what does this mean for you? Well, you are very, very lucky in Australia that we actually get the Pro 4 and Pro 5 bonus and Pro 5 and above, because this was something that's not added on global, but because Pan fought tooth and nail. Man, I love that woman, because we had actually told it at the Carridicky Road Tour that was out there, that she actually said, no, we've got to honor this, so that then people don't feel left behind. So what that means for you, what does this promotion mean for you? Well, it means really that you can get to Pro 4, I believe, and Pro 5 so much easier if you can help a lot of people, and some people in your downline, and they don't even have to be your personally enrolled. They can be some of your personally enrolled. So you look in your downline and you go and help and start looking what was everyone's rank 31 Jan. And if you see there was a lot of Pro 1 and distributors, you can go and talk to them and work with your leaders and say, right guys, shall we run a little thing to try and help all these people get to Pro 2? And by you doing that, you get more volume. So chances are you may go Pro 4 in February. That's $750. Now, if you get all them people to Pro 2, and then you happen to get them to Pro 3 in March, you only need across 4 legs, 5 Pro 3s, and you've got 20K, 4 Pro 3s. So if it's across 4 legs, that's Pro 5. So by you helping these people become Pro 2, all in your downline, not just your personally enrolled, and then help them to get to Pro 3, or even help them on the way that they're nearly there. If you can do that, I reckon you could get your Pro 4 in February and your Pro 5 plus in March. How amazing would that be? So I really encourage everybody to go for this. What it does as well, it's setting foundations. They always say that to get to Pro 3 really sets foundations in your business and people will stay. Well, this is actually moving it up, and it's actually getting people to Pro 2 and keeping them in your business, because now they're actually seeing steps on how they can stay in the business and actually earn a little incentive as well. And if they can stay till the end of June and they've earned some cash, then they will be able to, they'll stay longer. They can stay up to 3 years as that Pro 3, but we don't want them to stay a Pro 3. We want them to keep growing. But it's really setting your foundations, I believe, earlier. And then it's just a pathway. So what has Sandra's just put, so if you are a Pro 4 and an active Pro 3 in January 31, you can go for Pro 4 and Pro 5 bonus. Good question. I would have said yes. I would have said yes, that you can, but it's a different promotion. It's only for Australia, so we would probably need to check with Pam. As far as I remember before, that wasn't the rules of it, so I would have said no.
Yeah, I don't believe they'll ever pay you double. You can never double dip in an incentive. So so you're saying if you are a Pro 4 and you were an active 3 in Jan?
She's saying, could she go?
You can. Sorry, Sandra, you can. Sorry, I'm thinking, do you qualify for the 3 and so for the PACESETTER and the other one? No, you can. We will pay you if you go Pro 4 and then go Pro 5 even in the same month. You get both bonuses. I've confirmed that.
But she was already, let's say the person was a Pro 4 all the time. That rule that Pam had brought out for global, for Pro 4 and Pro 5, didn't say whatever rank you were 31 Jan. So let's say the person was already a paid as Pro 4, but they just happened to
say, it did say the active rank is
6 months. No, it said 6 months. It said if you weren't that rank for 6 months.
Okay, we'll clarify. I'm not sure.
So I think we just better clarify just with that one. We know with the other Pro 3 ones, but just with that add-on, which is just for Australia, we'll clarify. Can't hear you, Shar. Oh, okay. So yeah, so basically that's it for me. So if anybody's got any questions for myself and Charlotte, or if you've got anything to add, I think it's super exciting. I think it's a great way to start launching any of these new distributors. It's a great thing to actually promote to people that are on the fence. Some of these people that you've had that are like, oh, I'm not sure if I want to be a distributor. I might wait 6 months. This is a great way to go back to them people that are on the fence and say, do you know what? If you come now, you have an opportunity to even earn an extra $880 in incentives. And is there a rank to Pro 6 bonus? Yes. So it's the same as the Pro 5 Plus. So if you weren't a Pro 5 or a Pro 6, you get $1,000 if you become it for the first time just in February and March. So it's only for the 2 months. So Pro 6, Pro 5, Pro 6, Pro 7, Pro 8. If you become that for the first time in February or March, you get $1,000 Australian dollars.
Gee, I've just put up the little script that I've used. So if you guys just want to copy paste that, it's just what I've been sending to my people that have fallen off the wagon. Yeah, just a quick, I can help you earn almost $1,000 extra in the next 90 days. I know things, the timing may not have been perfect, but things do change. Let me know if I can help you. I'd be really honest.
Did you put that in the chat? Because it's not up there. Maybe you sent it to someone privately.
Actually, it went to Helga privately, but I'll put it up to everyone.
It's just for Helga.
Sorry, guys. I'll put it up quickly for everyone.
Only Helga. Helga's our special one.
Is it there?
Yeah. Yes, it's up there now.
Alrighty. Well, guys, we'll find out for you about the question Sandra had there. So it's about if your rank was a 4 in January, but you were an active 3 and you go 4 and 5, do you get the money, right? It's for both.
Yeah, or if you go back to Pro 4.
Okay, alrighty. We'll find out. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Feel free to unmute yourself if you've got a question. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Yeah, amazing opportunity.
Please put a 1 in the chat quickly if you're excited. Let us see. I want to see who's excited. Me? Hey!
Hey. Well, Una's very excited. Una's got ADHD.
Awesome, guys. Well, thank you so much. Please share with your teams. I'll put this recording up soon. You can show them that as well. Let's run hard, because I really believe this is going to be a once-off opportunity for us.
Sorry, Helga, you've just put up, so if I go Pro 5 by March and Pro 6 by June, do I get 2 bonuses? No. The promo for Pro 4 and 5 is only till the end of March. So if you go Pro 5 in February and go Pro 6 in March, then you'll get it. But if you do that, my gosh, I'll pay you the flipping $1,000.
Oh, gee, you're on a recording now.
Gee, that's not a good.
Hey guys, let me just clarify. There's 2 separate incentives running here. One is for, it's called the PACESETTER, right? So that's for Pro 2s and 3s, and for people making 2s and 3s in the PACESETTER. The other incentive, and sorry, that runs from February to June. The other one is the cash incentive only for February and March. If you make Pro 4 or above, you earn a lump sum in cash. Just don't confuse the two, okay? Thank you, guys. Love you all. Mwah. Have an awesome week, and we'll see you tomorrow night on training. Thanks, G.
Oh, you don't want to miss tomorrow night. Hello, hello.
Yes.
You do not want to miss tomorrow night. David Wilson is coming on. That man has the most phenomenal story. He has a science background, but he has had an amazing transformation. He's had such an amazing transformation that he has a tattoo of NRF2. It has had that much of a profound impact on his health. And when I heard that guy explain what happens in the body when Protandim goes in it, I'd never heard any doctor explain it like this. And I was dumb shocked. And I was like, where the hell did you get that? And he went, I have a science degree. This is my thing. And I was like, my gosh, we need to hear you speak. So he is driving all the way to Ballina, because where his little town is, there is rubbish Wi-Fi. So he's driving the whole way to Ballina, a half-hour's drive, so he can tell us his secrets, how he has won the Bahamas from a tiny little village of about 4,000 people. He has a global team in America and Australia, how he has done it from a small village. And we're also going to have Christine Holmes. And man, I'm just about to jump on the phone with her. And she went, I'm really shy. And I was like, you're really shy? Well, you've added about 500 people to the Activate group. And I want to know how the heck you did it. Where did you find these people if you're really shy? So she's going to reveal all her secrets. So you do not want to miss tomorrow night. These people are incredible, ordinary people that are impacting people's lives all over the world.
And it's not going to be recorded. Just joking. Trying to get you on there. Okay, guys, thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.